began 3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The play fake on first down. Aggressive call on the opening play. Incomplete, almost a first down interception here on the opening drive.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They'll hand it off. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Now here he goes. He's past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Brigham Young. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
That was pretty nasty.
Setting the tone early for how about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the running back takes the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Running play called on 3rd and short. Running with purpose. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The Cowboys begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Hey, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat. Just unable to execute with the throw.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Davis. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the Cowboys churn out another first down. Looking for a gap. It's Hicks. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Hicks. Gets some space around the 30. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Cowboys trying to cash in here in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Here we go again. Same
As
trees last
receivers,
time.
we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Jennings. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. And the Cougars hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score on first down.
Just a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The back's got it. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. This is the 6th play on the drive. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big fourth down coming up.
And the Cougars will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. To the air, it's Davis. And it's caught. And the Cowboys are going to keep this drive moving.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
They go with the ground game. The running back takes the handoff. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. BYU has the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter.
The one that I'm using right now.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the ball.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's a short completion of a big tight end. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
This throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Looking to throw. It's Davis. He escapes the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the BYU Let's see what they can do this time. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
It is intercepted. He can go all the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
On that one, Chris, the big man goes up, shows his skills to come up with that interception, and then the athletic ability to run it back for a touchdown. The big guy can move.
BAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick six last time out here. Defense is coming after him. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. It was brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Quarterback using up adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the move now. The receiver grabs it. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The Cougars come to the line in a hurry-up.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down.
It's swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to scramble. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. So out comes the field goal team.
I'll do that shit anyways.
Way out, they are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. Oh, he's off target. It's no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least. 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Medgain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Pressure is coming. Pass not complete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw. It's Davis. Caught over the middle. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Again, makes it second and medium. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Cowboys starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. All the way quickly, but nobody in the area. And the official's going to call intentional grounding here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Sixth play of the drive coming up. DB's backing off from the line now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So a field goal attempt coming up now. The field goal is good.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. The sure hands. It's Jennings. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Hey, you were close last time.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. You know, heaves the ball deep down that right side. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there at what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cougars will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? To throw, it's Davis. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. Finds his man. It's Watkins. Gets into space at the 50. Gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
He'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Davis. With the catch, it's Watkins. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner looking to make a play here. And they've got the returner corralled. The BYU offense back out on the field. A direct snap. It's a nice gain. Will move the football to the 27.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
A gain makes it second and medium. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. Going to try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass this time. He's going to take off here.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. And they'll give it to the back. He finds some space. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Using his legs, it's Hicks. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of him.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Dropping back, it's Davis. Makes a quick catch. Breaks 1 tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes a quick grab. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And now the running back's got it again. Brought down after a short gain. That'll wrap up the 3rd. Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Davis. Grab near the sticks, it's Watkins. Finds room at the 30. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The Cowboys come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Ball handed off. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
On 1st down, it's play action. We're getting a scramble. And he just
I thought
throws
you
it
said
away.
it nice, okay.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to throw. It's Davis. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Cowboys.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Paul. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. BYU. Turner trying to create good field position. Turner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The fumble the last time out symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Looking deep downfield to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The pass rush closing in. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Back to throw. It's Hilton. Dump off caught by the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Quick throw. The catch is made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Cougars will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Bringing pressure. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Smart heads-up play by this quarterback. Hey, listen, they're trailing. He's got to make some plays, and if nothing's open downfield, use your legs, pick up as many yards as you can, get out of bounds, and get ready for that next play.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Cougars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage to get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
He'll hand it off. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is going to bring up fourth down now, Chris, and it is critical that they not only go for it, they got to pick up this first down. You're down by a couple possessions. You can't fool around. You got to keep this possession as long as you can and put this ball eventually into the end zone.
A deep shot to the left side. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Grinding away on the ground. Waiting him off.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So second and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Ball handed to the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. One of those critical third down plays coming up. He hands it to the back. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
On the run, it's Paul. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback still with the football. Strong defensive effort. They've got it behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards. And now a timeout taken by the defense.
GG's, my boy.
Preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the offense will just take a knee. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.